There's a scene in this movie where there is a threesome takes place with you, Sofia Vergara, and John Turturro, and I'm told that John Turturro wrote. Did he write this scene or did he direct this scene?
He did both. He wrote it.
I figured he was involved.
Although I don't know what he wore.
That just sounded so suspicious to me. I've got an idea. You and Sofia Vergara and me in bed.
Right. I think the whole movie was kind of that, in that vein.
Yeah.
But the movie, I have to say, the movie is really great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done some real... But this one, I call them like I see them.
Yeah.
But this one, really great.
Right.
It's really great, and it's so charming, and she's so lovely in it too. And Liev Schreiber and Vanessa Paradis, everybody's so wonderful in it. And John is great, and Woody Allen.
Hey, let's talk about Woody Allen, because Woody Allen plays, more or less, he plays
the pimp.
The pimp.
Yes.
He plays John Turturro's pimp.
Yes.
Which, if you ever think of casting a pimp, and you think of who would be last on the list,
right?
It would be Woody. It would be me, then Woody Allen, probably.
Yes.
And maybe Bob's Big Boy, like third. I don't know. But that's just such an unlikely.
They're an unlikely couple, and that's what makes it so sweet. And it's really, it's actually really lovely. And it's these women who are kind of, you know, lost, and
right.
and he heals them in this it's really charming. It's really a nice movie. It's a very nice date movie. It's really a sweet movie.
Can I ask you? I know that.
And he directed the Menage a Trois in his underpants.
Yes. I love that he's in the Menage a Trois and he's directing it at the same time.
Yes.
So he's with you guys rolling around, and then he's running out and checking the camera, and then getting back in there.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice job. Woody Allen, speaking of jobs, wasn't Woody Allen one of the first people to give
me a job?
To give you a job. Stardust Memories,
Stardust
right?
Memories, and I've had the pleasure of working with him many times in my career, and he's such an excellent director. Mm-hmm. He's such a lovely man, and he's been very kind to me over the years. I love working with him.
The first, that part in Stardust Memories, the way I heard it, sort of, I don't know if it's a myth or not, you weren't even supposed to have that part, but the person who was supposed to play that part
didn't come.
Didn't show up.
No, I was cast as an extra, and I was sitting there with a lot of other extras reading a book, and the first AD came down and said, you know, the person who was supposed to play his part didn't come today. Would you like to play the part? And I was like, sure, when? And he was like, now. Oh my God. And he said, Woody's gonna come down and talk to you about it. And he came down, and I was reading this book, and so he talked to me about my book, and for like about a half an hour, which was already, for me, really exciting and overwhelming. And then he gave me the part, and so I worked on and off for a couple of weeks on the show, and it was a big deal for me. The cinematographer was extraordinary man who had shot all of the Godfather movies and was just a legend. So
well, I remember it's
great.
such an iconic scene because Woody Allen looks out the window and he sees you in the other train, and it's one of the most memorable scenes from the movie, and I thought that is every extra's dream.
Big.
Just to be sitting there and, oh, someone didn't show. We need someone to play this iconic part. You. And then it happens. That's absolutely amazing.
It was. And it was like that. It was really like those stories where you get discovered in a drugstore.
Right.
It was that just astonishingly wonderful thing, and they were so kind to me.